Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
The Tuesday Letters page finds itself agreeing with the boss of Take-Two, as one reader expects Black Ops 6 to be the biggest Call of Duty in years. To join in with the discussions yourself, email gamecentral@metro.co.uk. Pre-launch lineup. Count me in as someone else that's getting really excited about the Switch 2, now that it seems like things are moving closer to an announcement. I know nothing's for certain, even for the rumors, but I think there is reason to hope that the reveal will be this year. I understand the logic about not wanting to put people off from buying the current Switch at Christmas, but consider the rumor that the console is also backwards compatible. It's more than a rumor really, it's basically the only thing we know about the console with 99% certainty. So, if it is backwards compatible, then not only is Nintendo not necessarily losing any software sales by promoting their new console this year, they're creating a great launch window selection of games. After all, if a launch window can go beyond the actual launch day, what's to say it can go before it too? Ishi, Return of the White Wolf. I think the rumor since forever has been that Ciri will be the main character in the next Witcher game, and I'm fine with that. I don't think we need a new trilogy of Geralt games. Things would just get too ridiculous at that point, and even just a change of character can help to make things seem fresher than they are, which is how I think Assassin's Creed gets away with as much as it does. But, really, I'm just interested to see CD Projekt make a 100% current-gen game and in the franchise that made them famous. It's been 8 years since the Blood and Wine DLC, and I for one am looking forwards to see what they can come up with now, with all those years of technical improvement and the experience of making Cyberpunk 2077. Jono, reality check. I'm afraid, to me, Sony releasing all their PlayStation 4 exclusives on Switch 2 sounds like one of those ideas that is too good to be true. It makes sense on every level, but I just can't see Sony doing it. LEGO Horizon Adventures is an interesting decision, but at the moment it's a one-off, and I think that'd have to do really well for them to consider anything more. And besides, it's not like a LEGO game being successful on Switch means that The Last of Us is going to be. In fact, I'd be shocked if it were. And I can pretty much guarantee that the average Nintendo fan doesn't want to pay £50 for it. It's all a fine idea in theory, but I don't see it happening. Focus. Email your comments to gamecentral@metro.co.uk. Last minute save. Good on Nacon for buying Tango Gameworks, so they don't have to split up. Although I imagine a lot of them have already moved on, since it's not as if people can afford to wait around for a possible rescue or not. Surely Microsoft could have organized this before they just announced they were shut down out of the blue. Surely a tiny proportion of their $3 trillion could have paid for that. I have reservations as to whether a presumed Hi-Fi Rush sequel is going to sell very well, considering the original didn't even on Game Pass. But then maybe that stopped as many sales as it inspired, given a lot of people probably didn't try it but at the same time would never have bought it because they knew it was free on Game Pass. Who can say until they try, but hopefully this means a good chance for The Evil Within 3 as well. I know not everyone liked the originals, but I did, and I think they're a lot more original and interesting than most other survival horror games being made now. Gronk, Never-Ending Duty. So this year's Call of Duty is going to be pretty massive, right? Modern Warfare 3 last year wasn't even supposed to be a full game, so it's understandable why it was bad. I never bought it, but even then it didn't seem to affect its popularity or success. Between the marketing blitz Microsoft are going to give it and the fact that it does actually look good, Black Ops 6 could end up being the biggest Call of Duty of the last couple of generations. If it is good, I don't see any problem with that, but the comedown is likely to take a long time, even if it has multiple duds in a row. So that's at least another generation of domination in the bag. Brucey, The In-Betweeners. So what do we think is going to be Sony's first game after Astrobot? Surely it won't be Wolverine, which is not likely to.